What's up, everyone? My name is Brandon. I go by BSJ Music Pro. I want to see if AI can fool me or not. I've been a music producer for over 20 years. I've written quite a few songs, have a lot of time in studios, and just have a lot of experience performing and playing instruments. All right. So, first of all, we have, can Peter Martin tell if AI jazz is from the real thing or not?
So the last one I was 100% sure was real, but because the first one, and I'm 99% sure this is. Like, it's swinging.
I'm going to bet the first one is AI. I'm going to bet the first one that we just heard is AI.
I thought it was Oscar Peterson at first, but I don't think it is. I guess they could train. I mean, like the piano, it sounds older in terms of like the way it was recorded and the way that the piano.
Yeah, that's another clue for some of these, I guess.
But I mean, couldn't you train AI to do that? But
I guess.
Yeah.
It's only getting smarter.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm almost sure this is not, but I'm almost sure that they could get something pretty close to this within a couple of years if they wanted to.
All right, here we're gonna play you option 2 before you make any sudden judgment calls.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna guess this one is real. So number one for me, number 1 AI, number 2 real.
Damn, this is pretty good. Okay. Crap. One of these is been trained off the other one or something similar. Like you can hear the hump in it.
You are absolutely on the right track. One is Oscar Peterson, and the other one is Oscar Peterson inspired.
So which is which? I mean, this one sounds like I said that's why I said 99%. The first one was real, but now I think that this is the real one. First wins the AI.
You are correct. That was
nice.
A close one, though.
I mean, I said 99%.
What are some markers that you're...
Number 1 was AI, number 2 was the real thing, so didn't fool me yet.
Listening for when it comes to like phrasing or the touch or stuff like that?
I was listening before to just sort of like whack sort of things that nobody would ever play, but this is beyond that. So now it's like listening for kind of interactions between the musicians, and I'm 100% correct so far.
So far, you're 100%. You're batting 100.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Can we stop?
We are here in Los Angeles asking people if they think that the music I am playing is made by AI or a human being. All right, let's go check it out. All right, hey guys, I'm gonna play you 2
This one will be easy this one will be pretty easy for me.
songs, and one of them is made by AI and one of them is made by a human being, and you have to guess which one is the AI and which one's the actual human song. You ready?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so here's the first song.
Live in the sky, lying behind your roof, shooting holes up at your ceiling, trying to find the proof,
well, it tells me. I didn't want it to tell me, but we'll see what they get.
fight the feeling, the truth.
I'm gonna play the second song. You ready?
Okay. Touch the mic, he be the first line.
You know it all, y'all.
You know it all. That's right.
All right, guys, which song was the AI and which one was the one made by human?
They both sounded like human. I don't know. I was gonna say the first one, maybe.
The first one is AI, or
I guess, yeah, first one.
hey, why do you think that?
Yeah, I don't know.
The voice sounded a little...
It was hard to understand the
different.
words. I felt like maybe it was just because I don't know. That's just what I thought.
Do you agree with him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so actually you guys are right. The first one was made by AI. One last question really quick. Like, what do you guys think about like AI and music just in general and where it's all going?
The whole AI thing is, I don't know, man. That's creepy to me. Like, I've seen all the stuff people are doing with it, like being able to like that recreate the voice. That's just wild.
What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I just think it's crazy. I don't fuck with it. No. Yeah.
Let me know what you think, because as an artist and a musician myself, it's been a battle, but obviously it's not going anywhere. We're leaning into it with ethical use. There's no issue, using AI to enhance your music or your creativity or even maybe your output level. You might be able to create quite a bit more. Or what I've been doing recently with my music is I've been taking old demos, putting it into Suno version 5, and I've been seeing the potential that those demos have in all different genres. So if I want to hear like a metal song that I wrote and I want to hear its potential as a pop song, or as a reproduction as a country song even. You can do that with just a few clicks and a couple of prompts. You can make that happen pretty quickly. So yeah, let me know what you think about the ethical use of AI in music today.
Do you have the ears to tell whether or not something is human or not? I'm going to play you 6 songs. You need to get all 6 right in order to win this game, Nate. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, Chuck.
It's the return of the king, bring the heat, get burned in the ring.
AI.
This is murderous, yeah, you heard of us still.
I'm gonna say this is not AI.
It's AI. You are hearing AI models of the Wu-Tang Clan. Let's try round 2.
It's AI.
AI.
Yeah, it's AI.
Memories stitched in threads of gold.
Easiest
I'm gonna say AI.
one yet. That's AI.
Yeah.
My name is Phil Wildo.
That's definitely a human. That's definitely human.
And I was
It's breaking my brain. And it's definitely AI.
Yeah.
Ooh, it got me. Damn, that one sounded good. That one, I want to hear that one again.
Wildo.
Gold.
Easiest one yet. That's AI.
Yeah.
My name is Phil Wildo. And I was
It's breaking my brain.
Okay, I guess, yeah, that one's AI.
And it's definitely AI.
Yeah.
I've done that, I'm sorry.
I wish I could hear it longer. He's not playing them long enough.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna.
I need to hear it because you can tell in the voice. Let me hear it again.
Done that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
That's gonna be AI.
gonna go AI.
This artist claims that they wrote the lyrics, used Suno to make the music, did extensive editing, then hired real musicians to play the songs. So I'll give that one to you.
I'm gonna say human, just because it sounds a little muddy in the mix, which can be a characteristic that you might be looking for if you're looking for a more like haunting or fulfilling, like dreamlike state if you're playing piano. But I'm gonna say human.
I'm just gonna say that it's AI because you would get a sick pleasure by making every one of them AI. So yeah,
They're all AI. Do you have...
I also kind of thought that might happen, so that was I lost 2 on that one. All right, you ready? We're gonna do the next one here.
Which is real and which is AI?
That's a hard one. I'm gonna say that the bottom one is AI, the top one is real. Just because in the beginning the hand was a little funky here. Let's watch that again. See with the hand right here. So you can, here's good, here's good, here's good. This is what a real hand looks like. Right here kind of looks a little weird, but this looks really unnatural right there.
Which is real and which is...
Although the way that the hand moves, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Which is real and which is AI? Which is real and which is AI?
The bottom one's AI, top one's real.
Which is real and which is...
Nice. AI.
Good shit.
You can tell because of what I've noticed with AI, at least with Suno and a lot of the newer versions of the AI models, is that the lyrics are very pronounced, really clean, really crisp. You can hear words and songs I never even knew were there before on a lot of the remakes and covers. So I'm gonna say this one, since the vocals are so crisp, I'm gonna say this is AI.
I love the note choices.
Yeah, sing it. I'm gonna go with real.
Yeah, real.
It sounds in the wheelhouse of like Future Palace a bit.
If it's AI, that song sounds like half the stuff I hear on Twitch.
The problem I had was the early guitar. It was almost guitar, almost keyboard. I didn't know what it was. And I think it's too good. Like the melody choice is great. You got a little high scream. I'm going to go with AI.
Vocals sounded human, just processed. The way that she was belting out certain notes just sounded like more genuine.
Real,
yeah.
Okay. This is AI.
Nice.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that was so good. That's
That was
terrifying.
really good.
That's exactly it. This is terrifying.
I just stopped listening to it once I seen the name. I was like, it's real. Jeez.
Yeah. Amen.
I'm going to show you 2 tracks. One was made by a human, one was made by AI. Can you tell which one was made by AI? Most people will get this wrong. We're Human Standard. We focus on teaching you AI literacy and showing you the future where the AI market is taking over the human market. And we got to ask the question, what are humans worth? We think humans are worth, well, everything because they're human. Anyways, like this video, follow if you believe in that. Here's track 1.
Human.
Now here's track 2. Okay, don't cheat. Comment 1 or 2 which one was AI. In the future, we're really worried about the AI market taking over
It's pretty close, but I think it's still one.
creative jobs, so we want to help you stay creative and stay profitable. Follow because every day I'm going to be posting the previous day's answers, so you'll be able to see the answers for today, tomorrow.
What clues tell a listener this is generative AI?
I have 5 musical tells that I've identified. And the first has got to begin with the lyrics. Something is just a little bit off.
Dust on the wind, boots on the ground.
A constant barrage of single syllable perfect end rhymes. Second tell is obvious borrowing. Oftentimes you'll hear an AI generated song and you'll say, that feels really familiar. And 3 now, I hear a lot of inconsistency. Every song sounds like a different singer.
Brothers lost, blood in the sand.
Next is song form. When you hear something like a weird trailing off ending that goes into nowhere.
Ashes speak through a guitar line.
I think the next AI giveaway, we can hear all kinds of hazy artifacts. You can hear these sort of blurry, non-human instruments. They're often in a background layer. And so we have here funky lyrics, obvious borrowing. We've got inconsistency, messed up song form, and these hazy, smoky artifacts.
I can definitely relate to that or understand what he's saying and hear what he's coming from. Lyrics, definitely sometimes when I'm putting stuff that I've already sung, my demos, and I put that into Suno version 5, it will sometimes even make up its own word. Sometimes it'll think it's a word that it must think that the word I said that it's trying to say. Otherwise, other times I've said some bad words and it hasn't even said those at all. I've come across the obvious borrowing. There's one of my songs that I put in there and it did this cool thing where it was like a metal song and it turned it into like a pop track without any metal elements at all, and it just sounds so cool. It's such a cool song, but there's definitely some borrowing in there from some major bands that I noticed, and I was like, well, that's really cool that it hears that potential in there, but it's still borrowing. So inconsistencies, what did you say with the inconsistencies? Is that with the blending of the instruments? Sometimes the instruments come in where it sounds like a guitar and a synth are one, or you can't tell which one is starting and which one is ending. So there's some inconsistencies with instruments and the way that they blend together. Weird song form. There are some parts where, it might trail off and then pick up where you might not expect it to. It might still sound good, but it might not be, something that a human might not normally think of right away. And then hazy artifacts, you can definitely tell some artifacts in there once in a while, or things that cut too quickly into the next thing. So I'm with him on that one.
The music industry is in interesting times right now.
I'm going to show you 2 tracks.
Which version of this song is original and which one is AI? Can you spot the difference?
It sounds like original.
Which version of this song is original and which one is AI? Can you spot the difference?
I bet they took it out because of copyright. That's why it sounds like that.
So this is actually...
You think AI is going to remove authenticity from the music industry? There is no authenticity in the music industry. 93% of every song you hear on the radio is already made by robots. The other 7% is made by 34 writers in a room who would have rather been making real music, but ended up having to pay the bills by working for Atlantic Records and amalgamizing some whatever song in a beat machine for Sabrina Carpenter to yell through on a stage with filters. You ever seen pop stars talking to the audience between songs? They leave the filters on. So she's sitting there talking about, I had to pee, and I had to go pee in the middle of this. And she's just talking, but it's singing. Because she's not singing, because it's a robot. I think what you're afraid of is that now the robot can do all of it and takes away the part where you get to stand on a stage and pretend like you're something deep while robots and other people do everything around you. Don't get me wrong, I like Sabrina Carpenter. I like some of her songs. I love the Spice Girls. But that's what it was made for. So let's stop pretending like we're losing something, because the reality is whatever AI is going to make is going to be at the same level of whatever pop bullshit we already have. So if you're an actual musician, go ahead and keep making music. You're still competing with robot garbage. Instead of it being 93% now, it's like 97%. How about instead of complaining about how this is another thing that's stopping you from being who you are and making real music, just make that real music. Sell it as real music. Explain why you're real music. Be different than AI. Because I think what's actually happened is that we forgot what music was for over the last 80 to 100 years. Because recorded music changed our conception. And now we accept things that are already unreal. And now we hear it directly. And now we can all do the thing that they've been doing to us for years, and we can't deal with it. Well, it's time for a change. It's coming. It's positive. It'll be fine. Also, I'm going to keep writing my crappy songs that AI can copy, because the point is I'm writing it for me and whatever 1 or 2 people give a crap about listening. I'll never be a world superstar, and that's all right. And maybe we'll lose it altogether. And maybe that'll be our salvation in the music industry.
That is great. I'm gonna give him a like, and I'll even give him a follow. When I share this, repost it. How do I repost it? There we go. Yeah, that's great. All right.
So this is actually a great point, and there are tools out there. One that I've seen is Submit Hub, the playlisting service. They actually have...
I put in the work. Like, I work my ass off. And now I see an AI artist coming out and they get a $3 million deal. Like, what? Huh?
If you've enjoyed what you've been seeing, go ahead and click the subscribe button, smash the like button, make sure you share it. Again, I'm just doing random videos. I'm going to do reaction videos, the pseudo demos. I got a music video I'm making that's coming out pretty soon. So if you like what you've been seeing, subscribe, smash the like button, make sure you share. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you. We're going to watch a couple more. Call it a night.
Trying to act like they rap the best. This a level you can't access yet, like a capture test.
I'm gonna teach you how to detect AI-generated music in 3 seconds. First, AI-generated music is gonna sound like a beginner with great ideas.
This says detect AI-generated music in 3 steps in 2024. We're at the end of 2025, and Suno is on its version 5.4, I believe. So it is way more advanced than this, but we'll still see what's going on.
But sound selection is going to be correct. Second, arrangement is going to be questionable. It's going to feel like it's building up, then it's not going to drop it. Never going to drop it like your favorite DJ. Number 3, vocals are going to sound like Taylor Swift. Some portions are gonna sound very flat and vibrato is gonna be very consistent. You're not gonna hear human-like mistakes in the vocals. You know what? Maybe AI is good for us because we human don't know what we are looking for. We are perfectionists and AI is gonna be perfect one day. You're gonna chase
Getting there.
mistakes. Does that make sense?
I was only 2.
I'm gonna
but-
teach you how.
Blue jeans, wings that broke through cotton seams, and off-white feathers. Told him I've been losing sleep. Feels like no grudge to keep. Stay humble, let love run deep. Blue jeans, wings that broke.
She's got 3,000 monthly listeners in the AI. And the AI has almost 300,000 monthly listeners. Yeah. I don't think those sound similar though.
Wings that broke through cotton seams, and off-white feathers. Let love run deep.
Yeah, I mean, I can see.
Blue jeans, wings that broke. Blue jeans, wings.
Alright, looks like that's the end of the line. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. I do appreciate you hanging out and watching the AI videos. Let me know which ones you really enjoyed. Let me know which ones fooled you. I'll come back because that was fun. I want to do some more of those. So in the meantime, peace.